So welcome in. Someone is being exposed. That's what I'm getting very, very clearly with my channeling right now. I believe whoever this person that's being exposed is someone who is a third party energy, okay? I believe this person is karmic in nature. And I think that I'm hearing the truth will set you free. So I feel like the person on your mind is really navigating how they're going to deal with the situation now. And what they're choosing to do is go ahead and just be truthful about things. And let things unfold naturally and not let the fear get to them like perhaps they would have in the past. I think that this karmic energy undervalued what this other person had to offer. And I think this person had a lot to offer. And I think you saw that within this person. And so Spirit is like giving me a lot of caution here, caution type energy for the person that's on your mind. Like, be careful who you trust in this life. Be careful who's in your circle. I think that you may have experienced similar energies in the past. Okay. So let's see what's going on here. Let's see what comes out. Energy for the collective, please. Temperance. So there's a moment of alchemy that's happening here. We have Temperance, 3 of Cups, 5 of Swords, 3 of Swords, 9 of Cups. So yeah, like I said, I feel like when it comes to you guys' energy, there's a moment of alchemy that is happening within this situation, okay? I feel like you guys have an energetic bond, and that energetic bond is like, you can kind of see it in the 5D here, up here in the clouds. You can kind of see it up there. And I think that it's just being alchemized. So a moment of alchemy is happening where it's like your energy is in the 5D coming together with this person's energy, you know? So I'm feeling like what's happening is there's an exposure that's happening about the sabotage, the heartbreak, and what has been going on here. I mean, this is exactly what I was talking about. And you guys saw me shuffle to have it come out. The other person, this karmic energy, doesn't fight fair, and they don't really particularly care about what they have to do. They don't want me to talk about what they have to do in order to make things happen for themselves, in order for them to get what they want in this situation. And so they want their wish fulfillment, they want what they're going to get out of the situation, and that's it. They don't really care about anything else. Their priorities are getting what they want. Them meeting you has changed things in a way, though, okay? Because it's like when they met you, they felt a completely different energy here, right? And so there's definitely third party. I'm getting 3 of Swords, 3 of Cups here. And then, of course, this anxiety and everything that's happening in the underneath, right? This anxiety that's happening in the underneath here. Yeah, about this exposure. It's going to bring an ending here to all of it. So this chapter is going to be closing as a result. Okay. So what you don't really understand or know at this time is that this exposure of the situation is slowly changing the dynamics. You know, when you get into a relationship with someone and you guys seem to have a lot in common at that time when you first meet, and one person over time, it could be years, months, whatever, is constantly growing and constantly evolving and constantly changing and constantly working on themselves, and the other person doesn't. not as much, right? Or to the same degree. Then what can happen is that the person who hasn't done as much inner work feels abandoned. They can feel the other person going out of their energy, and they don't like it, right? But there's not an energetic match anymore, and I feel like you are an energetic match to this person, and now they know it, and that's the truth. Ace of, yeah, that's the truth, and the truth is coming in, and it's coming in fast, and it's changing things with the situation. So what else do we have here, please? Justice, Six of Swords, Page of Swords, Four of Pentacles, and Magician. And we have the Devil on the underneath here. So yeah, I mean, what Spirit is helping facilitate with your relationship with them is a karmic resolution to this entire thing. All right? What this is going to allow this person to do is to be able to stand up for themselves and move into calmer waters away from this other thing. And I do think that they're going to be having some issues perhaps with feeling like they're a bit wounded going into that. I mean, there's still swords that are sticking up and it's a bit treacherous still. But I think moving forward, this person is going to say, okay, fine, go ahead. You want to blackmail, you want to expose me, you want to say whatever you're going to say to the collective, go ahead and say whatever you're going to say to the collective. Go ahead and tell our families, go ahead and tell our friends, go ahead and tell our children, do whatever it is, right? Take what resonates only for you. I don't care anymore, so you're just going to have to do whatever you're going to do because I'm taking off. They're going to be covering their heart chakra again, and they're going to be protecting themselves. And this whole thing here is about this person getting ready to move into their own calmer waters. Okay, they're going to be free. They want to be free of this situation, of this devil energy. They want their happiness, okay? They deserve their happiness. And I'm hearing sirens in the background. And it's not that common here because I live in the country. So this person has to handle themselves very carefully. This karmic is going to go ahead and try to expose them. They're going to try to say things about them. Let's get a little bit more on that. Can I get a clarifier for Five of Swords here? I get a clarifier for Five of Swords here. Taking out the trash, y'all. Finally dumping that loser, cutting ties, emotional clearing, self-love, spring cleaning, and healing. You taught this person how to love. And that's why in the underneath here, the next card is abundance. This is exactly what I'm talking about here with the Devil and the Ten of Cups. They're going to have to break free, but then it turns into abundance for them once they do. And look at this. This one's just sticking up out of the pile here. So I'm going to go ahead and pull it. I like you. Okay, so they're going to take next steps with you. Romance is blooming. Fun flirting. Want a date. Amazing energy here. So for the next 30 days, let's get another deck. What's coming into the next 30 days? This next part, timing is fluid, so it's not going to resonate the same for everyone watching. Disclaimer. What does the general collective energy look like? We have the Ace of Swords in reverse, Emperor, Queen of Swords. Oh, there's a battle. Ten of Wands reversed, and Eight of Wands. So death, I knew it. There's a breakup happening. There's a breakup, okay? The death is actually in the reverse still. So this hasn't happened yet. This ending is not completely over. There's still some kind of closure that needs to happen. I feel like this person is going to confront this Queen of Swords. This Emperor is going to be confronting this Queen of Swords about whatever this, blackmail, whatever it is, whatever this exposure type energy is. They're going to be confronting them, and they're going to be saying to them, hey, you weren't truthful. You didn't tell the truth here. That's not justice in the situation. I'm bringing myself my own justice. And they're going to be unburdening themselves, and they're going to be moving forward in their life. And like it says on that card, taking out the trash. Okay, so whatever lessons needed to be learned from this karmic situation are being learned. And what I'm seeing in the next 30 days or so, if this resonates for you, is an ending. All right, loves, take care.